Hello everybody, this is a grumpy old guy gaming, back with more dungeons and DoomKnights. Last time we hit level 4, rescued Lonk, and got to the town of Babylon. I believe we also solved a bathroom issue. As weird as that is. Got some running around to do here in Greengard Forest, in the outskirts of town. See some spiders to deal with here. Got some skeletal archers. Grab that coin as well. Been a little bit, so I'm actually trying to remind myself of what I've still got to do. See, that roaming skull is really messing with me. Okay, there it got stuck in that little pattern. Worth the hit point. Easier to kill. Spiders are pretty easy. Now we've got that box stuck in this clearly shaped like an arrow bunch of stones, and we still can't hit the stones. There's an innocuous enough looking well. When we walk down it, we fall in. There is precious little we can do. Artix says, no way out now? I'm trapped. How am I going to get out of this mess? Wait, where's Daimyo? So on our way out, apparently our undead slaying Pomeranian happened to vacate the premises on us. Didn't jump down the well with. And here the dog is with Gravelin. Gravelin says, what is it, boy? Arf, arf. That's the only arfing you're going to get out of me. She goes, Artix fell down a well? Save him. Or bring his corpse. Whatever. That's fair. And so now we are Daimyo, and we are walled in. So clearly, our job is to jump down this well as the dog. Nope, not the well. My bad. I forgot about the doggy door there. So, fun thing about Daimyo. While you are Daimyo, all you can do is jump, but you're kind of bulletproof. So you just take out the skeletons, jump around, right through the doggy door. Manages to heal you, which is a nice bonus. Grab an extra spirit skull for summoning purposes. Now we've got a little mini boss to take care of. No worries. Take out the flaming skulls as well, also. You know, like I said, the jumping is very precise, very tight, and for maneuvers like that, it's really helpful, especially if you, like me, not best at platforming. Take all those down, and since all the enemies are cleared, may or may not have heard that chime, depending on the music settings, but a chime sounded to say that, we cleared the area. Got more undead to take care of here. Okay. So we've just got to jump right. Little maze-like area. Guess more of a gauntlet than a maze. There's really no way to get lost. It's just a pretty static path. Take down another undead. One more doggy door and we've made our way back to the paladin. You saved me, with another arf. You must have been so scared coming down here. Yeah. And now the paladin, who could very much get hurt by undead, is going to, save the bulletproof dog. But that was a fun little encounter. And it takes us to an axe upgrade. We can now take care of those cracked rocks. There it is. So if we go back the way we just left, just slip down there again. Lost a hit point, gained a hit point. Not so terrible. But we can actually go ahead and try and claw our way to that chest. I remembered one of those being a monster. But hey, 10 more gold. We're up to 71 now. Probably my favorite thing about this design is the ability to hit enemies like that. So now we can move into this graveyard area where we're attacked by ghouls or zombies or whatever undead you prefer to think of them as. Got a ghost fly in here. Easy enough to hit, but moving all through the screen. Here's another save point and Gravelin. Let's see what she's got to say this time. This time it's Artix, Gravelin, and Daimyo in the scene. She just says, find a way to open this path. You need the powers waiting ahead. So we will make our little continuation point there. Just in case I turn awful and can't actually hit anything. Looks like this tower is gated off as well, but we have a Zorbak sighting. He says you probably need to find a lever. Well, that's fair. That rock we can't do anything about. Another ghost, and a bat, and a couple floating candelabras. Bat's gonna move somewhat erratically, and for that matter, so is the ghost. Candelabras, on the other hand, very easy to take out. Just not so easy to collect the loot. We got the skull, not so much for the coin. Lace got one from the ghost. Half health, so we better find something to heal pretty soon. Asking ye shall receive, I guess. Now we've got this vampire knight dude. Take him down, and the gate on the other side opens to another gated area. This one is full of ghosts. Missed. Missed again. I am terrible at this. Just glad I dodged that hit. That was looking rough. There we go. Now it opens. We're into this little open area. You could see a key lying just ahead. We've got a few bats to deal with here. Dropping down into this blue cave. Okay, we have a health potion, and since it is spawning on screen, we could just keep going back and forth to get the potion. Drop down. We really don't have a way of getting high enough to get that chest. So let's climb back up, get ourselves back to full health. I don't even remember getting hit the second time. I remember getting hit once. And out the cave we go. Looked like rocks. Turns out they were monsters. So things to keep in mind there. Here we've got an old dude summoning skulls. You remember from back in the beginning when this was our first like mini boss and now it's just a thing. That opens up a little mausoleum with a lever. Also, with a hittable casket that was spawning vampire knights. So we pull the lever and something important just opened. Good to know. Also, good to know there's a healing potion back here. So we go back, fight our buddies, the rock monsters. Get up to 76 on the coins. Remember, at 99 we could buy that house in town, so that's a thing. Because what's more exciting in a video game than real estate, huh? I mean, I joke, but there are some tangible benefits to the house, so. All kind of zombies coming out of the graveyard here. And yeah, this little tower is unlocked. Gonna start getting some Castlevania vibes here. Up to the top. A couple of the Vampire Knights and one of the bats. Bat easily enough taken care of. More importantly, another lever. Gotta watch because we have established these knights can fall from the ramparts down into the tower. But now that we're safely on top, it's just a matter of waiting till it comes into range and clubbering. Lever on, something important has indeed just opened. Just drop straight out of the tower there. And we can make our way to the castle. Now it is worth noting that there is someone I didn't talk to that is of questline importance back in town, so I'm going to backtrack just a bit now that we've done all of the unlocking. Of course, with this axe upgrade, backtracking to town is made a whole lot simpler. If I don't get stuck. Don't know how I managed to do that, but I am literally stuck on a tree. Pardon me for 1 sec, guys. Okay, so I'm back, and God, I gotta throw out a quick apology here. As you can see, I am 2 coins the poorer, and not much else has changed aside from the fact that I can move. Turns out I was not stuck on a tree. My controller just randomly shut off, and got no clue. So good news, not a game issue. User error. But getting back towards town here, we passed this little mage lady in pink. Vampires took her sister. And that is, like, questline as old as time. You know, going back to Bram Stoker, a vampire threatening the town. Probably before that, given the old folklore, but, you get the idea. There is this crypt up here. Got a little mage guy saying it's a secret to nobody. So here's some extra money. Nothing really to do. He just kind of gives you cash. And if you walk back in, it's all empty. So that's cool. Forgot about the bridge here. This is one of these moments where, walking through this cave, see that door up top. That will be rather significant to us in the near future. But if we continue on this ledge here, can actually see some trees and some scenery, kind of like we had back at the beginning of the game. And that's because we're almost back to the beginning of the game. We're about to wrap around the world map. One fun thing I know you could do, though, is if you fall down, it just drops you back in this screen. So if you like fighting those Vampire Knight dudes, there's one right there that you could just keep fighting over and over again. A little fight forever, if you will. Speaking of fight forever, that necromancer made us chase him the whole way across the screen. So glad those things are slow to be recognized as monsters. Should have taken a hit there. Just gonna zip past that ghost, as it does us no good. And here we are in the vampire castle. Again, gotta be careful around the candles. They will damage you if you bump into them. Those red floating candelabras. All kind of ghosties here. Taking 2 out in 1, not such a bad deal. Come up, take care of the candle, and we clear that screen. Always like to go for full clears on the screen because I'm never sure what's going to open what else. Now we just gotta wait for this thing to come down. Nice and easy when it's a one-on-one. So easy, in fact, that we hit it at a place we couldn't recover that potion even if we did need it. Vampire Knight taken care of, and as you can see, there are all kind of gates and things in this castle. This is not a simple just walk your way through sort of deal. You gotta walk and hack and slash and find the path and kill those frustrating bats. I could have used Daimyo on that one, but I like to save it for situations where it is more necessary. Like here we have a giant bat to go with our tiny bats. And the giant bat's moving a touch quicker, a little more erratic since we hit it a couple times. Took care of the tiny bats, so that much is nice. Few shots takes care of that. Moves us into the next room. And we just opened something important. As you can see, we've got all kind of jars here, and this will also, these jars will be breakable thanks to our upgrade that we got after the well. If we come back this way, this once gated room, now completely walkable. All kind of skulls running around. Able to just take them all out incident free. I thought we were sure taking a damage there. Another room with a ghost and a vampire knight. Take out the vampire knight easy. Ghost not so easy, but we do take it down. Gate hasn't opened until we take out that candelabra. So if you're stuck on that screen, there you go. All kind of meat there. Each one of those is a health pickup. And a little ghost saying defeat Vampire Queen to get bat form. Okay. And as you can see, that's just a never-ending supply of health. Moving down, this is that room we skipped last time out. See all of these vampire knights coming out of that lighter gray coffin in the bottom left there. So we kind of angled ourselves in a position to take out the coffin and then finish off the remaining vampires. Oof. Got this one throwing fire at us. And the wall of solid objects not helping. Also not helping is me taking all that damage. So let's go ahead back up. Grab us some meat. Might be an instance where I call on Daimyo, because, you know, my lack of skill ain't cutting it. And as you can see, anytime you hit the vampire, she's gonna turn into a bat there. Took the fire out of our hands. Made that battle infinitely easier. It was just a matter of tracking down the large bat. Now we've got that wall cleared. Take out these candles. As you can see, this is our start point. Now no longer gated off, we're into the second level. Got a couple of red zombies here. I'm guessing red simply because of the carpet. Little outside area. Again, go for the full clear when we can. A little too aggressive coming down those stairs, and I did take some damage. Don't think it actually registered as damage before that, though. Making our way up here. 3 more spirit skulls. Walk in behind that little doorway. Just kind of let the stones do some blocking for us here. Down to 1 health. Not advisable health level for this, and I, sure enough, die. I guess that was expected. We do have this area here. We could see the girl. And a Moglin says, "Mwahaha!" So we have to find a way to get rid of those bat blocks. Now our gates... Oh yeah, that gate's been closed. Wow. Yeah, I did just take a damage there, didn't I? See more meat hidden conveniently. There's that health potion we were hoping for. And now, since we know full clear doesn't do anything here, we could just ignore that last bat. Get the heck out with full health. This time carefully down the stairs to avoid losing hit points to lit candle. Make our way back up for our epic revenge run. Ah, missed my jump like a yacht. That was just embarrassing. Okay, here we go again. Yeah, we were taking A damage there either way, I guess. Wow. Kinda keyed in on me, didn't it? Okay, down to 1 bat, down to 1 health. And we clear it. Hey, we got an axe upgrade. We can smash some bat stones. Rather helpful. We'll just leave those bats, kinda. Well, we were. And then I realized you actually have to take care of one of them. Drops us back down to this area that we know well by now. There we are. Coming back this way, we've got more wall meat. Clock the old 3 spot there. All kind of wall meat there. And we can finally come down and free the little girl in pink, who appears to be the sister that was talked about in town. Yo's rescued? My hero. Find me in town for your reward. So yay, a reward out of a vampire castle. That's always fun times, right? Let's go ahead and check that out. So you could see we got up to level 5. Got 2 axe upgrades. That always nice. Weird how that's split. $89 gold as well, so come over, and sure enough, we are the goodest paladin, so that was her sister. When we go inside, she says, "I want to thank you for saving me. Are you over 18? Weird question to ask, but I see where they're getting at with it. She goes, "Great. You can legally donate blood." And it turns out she's a raven turned into a vampire. Cannot hit her in bat form. Important to know. Also important to know, she's always going to spawn 3 bats. That solves that issue. Nothing from the mage lady. Apparently she has no problem with you offing her sister once she realizes she's a vampire. And once you do that, this is a house of free healing. Now, we are running a little long on this particular upload, in no small part thanks to me not realizing my controller randomly shut off, so next time out we will clear the rest of the vampire castle and see what other hijinks we could get into with Artix the Paladin here with Dungeons and DoomKnights. In the meantime, this has been a grumpy old guy doing some gaming. Thank you for watching, and take care.